Hi everyone, Lee here from Glam But Lee Planner Mad. Got the March video here with all of my setup ready for March. Gone for a slightly different setup this month, and I'm going to talk through with you how I've set March up and why I've done it. Now on the last week of February, or just before the last week of February, here in the UK we had half term, which is a week off, and because it was easier for me to see at a glance, what I did was I did my first ever, I've never done it before in my year, almost 2 years with bullet journaling, is I did a weekly layout using this lovely Super Mario kit from Panda Planning, and it was easier for me to see my week at a glance. But because by the time I fit I liked using the kits, I didn't want it to be plain because I like my stickers. By the time I'd sort of decorated it and fitted in my events, it didn't leave me much room for fitting my things I needed to remember, my to-do list and things in. So it's not going to work for me on a normal weekly basis. So I've decided to do kind of a mismatch sort of thing for March, and I'll show you what I've decided to do. So I've done my normal monthly calendar, but it's slightly different than normal this month. What I do normally is I do slightly bigger boxes and sort of the month, and they all touch. And then I saw a layout on Instagram with sort of the slightly smaller boxes and the gaps in between. It looks so pretty, I thought I'd try it. Leaves me less room to write, so I may find at the end of March I don't like it and I want to go back to my old layout. But that's the beauty of bullet journaling. It gives you a chance to try it for a month. If I don't like it, go back to how it was before or try something else. That's the beauty. You're not set in stone with one sort of different type, one way of doing it. March 1st in Wales is St David's Day, so I've gone with a Welsh theme. So we've got daffodils, the national flower of Wales. We've got the Welsh flag and our dragon, and I've got a little St David's Day Welsh minion at the top. And I've got my usual boxes around the sides that we always use. So I've got my notes, I've got my social media trackers with my Instagram tracker and my YouTube trackers, stickers from Happy Cutie Studio, I've got my birthday tracker, and I've got my Spagwits tracker. The daffodil stickers were leftover, I've had them for years. They were leftover from card making days. So where they came from I couldn't say. And there's two Welsh ones, were actually from Google Images, and I just printed them out using my Polaroid Zip photo printer and printed 4 images to a page and then cut them out using scissors. It's a great way of doing something if it's last minute and you haven't got time to order stickers, or if it's something that is quite obscure and you can't get a sticker for. I find that's a great way of doing it, and it works well for me. Then my online orders, my to-do page, same as always. My March memories, same as I did last month with the little notebooks. And then once I've seen how much space I need for that memory, and then draw the next notebook underneath. Then my mood tracker, I've had this idea in mind for a little while, and I was so worried that the idea I had in my head wasn't going to work on paper because my art skills aren't as good as they are in my head. But I'd seen these lovely stickers from Crafty Mama Makes of the characters from the film Inside Out, and I really wanted to do a mood and pain tracker that mimicked the film, where you had the, if you haven't seen it, these are the characters that in the film live inside your head and control how you feel on each moment of the day. So you've got joy, sadness, anger, disgust and fear, and they are how you feel. And each moment that happens in your life and each memory, as it occurs, a little ball drops down into your memory, and it's coloured, each colour depending on how that memory feels. So if it's a happy memory, it will be yellow, the colour of joy. If it's a sad memory, it will be blue, the colour of sadness. If it's a fearful memory, a scared memory, it will be purple, the colour of fear. So I thought, oh, that just fits perfectly with a mood tracker and the way I've got my colours for my paint tracker built in as well. So I thought I can do the balls and then number them, and I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. So I'm interested to see how that's going to look once that's all coloured in. Then I've gone for a weekly layout again, as the kids have gone back to school. But why not go for technically a school themed layout? We've gone for Hogwarts and Harry Potter. And you know me, Potter nerd. I had to get Potter in there somewhere, didn't I? So we've gone for a school themed layout. Although technically, seeing as we're literally snowing like mad at the moment, and they sent the kids home from school today, which is Wednesday, and we've just had a text to say that school's going to be shut for the rest of the week. Technically not a school themed layout because there isn't any school, but oh well, perhaps we'll watch the Potter films and then technically the layout will fit, but never mind. So this is a sort of make your own kit, as it was, because we have a mismatch of part of a kit from the Pump Planner, part of a kit that was left over from a previous layout from Dream Big and Plan, and some quote boxes and deco boxes from Panda Planning. And I just sort of jumbled them all together and made my own Harry Potter kit. And I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. So that gives me my week's overview. I haven't filled anything in on it yet because, well, I didn't have anything happening these days to fill in on it. And I haven't filled those in because they were things that I couldn't really show on camera. So that's my kit for this week. And then we have my dailies. Some people are going to look at this and say, really? Monthlies, weeklies and dailies? Overkill. Alright, yes, possibly it is. But I may get to the end of the month and agree. I may get to the end of the month and think, oh my god, that's the best thing I've ever done. That's the beauty of bullet journaling, is it what works for some people may not work for other people. I'm going to try it and see what I think. So I've got my dailies. My dailies will remain the same as they have done all the way through, really, which will be my events at the top, my priority to-do list, my other things to get done if I manage to get my priority to-do list done, other things of note, so pen pal letters that need writing. I'm starting to track my headaches. I've always tracked my migraines for the last few years, but my headaches are getting worse at the moment, so I need to track those before I go back to neurologist. So I got these lovely stickers from Crafty Mama Makes, so I'm tracking my headaches. I got these lovely stickers yesterday from Scarborough Scribbles with to track when my bills need to be paid. So I've got the date they need to be paid and what bills need to be paid. So I've got those. I've got these pen pal stickers I got recently from the Pump Planner, or the Plump Planner even, sorry. So I've got those, and I've literally just started forward planning for tomorrow, Thursday, because I always do it the night before. So I've got this from Chaos Poppy Art Studio with my little snowy unicorn, because it's snow school, snow day tomorrow, and one of the daffodils that I used on the monthly because it's St. David's Day tomorrow, and then I'll transfer my to-do list, check what I've managed to get done tonight, and transfer the rest over. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look through my March setup. How do you do it? Do you do weeklies? Do you do monthlies? Do you do a combination of both? Any tips for me? As always, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all with a new video soon. Bye!